Hey everyone, Dragon Cowboy here, coming to you live from the Dragon's Den as we do another night in the world of Kaataria. In fact, Kaataria After Dark. So, of course, with it being Kaataria After Dark, uh, basically, where you'll looser on the mature material. I do have this channel marked as mature no matter what now, but a few more curse words and such do fly. Situations could be a little more gruesome, slash. It won't go too far sexual, though it could still be, well, you've been warned. Normal disclaimer. Also, I'd like to thank, 3 days ago, Icy Rosa did follow me. Thank you for the follow. So, do appreciate that. So, with that, I say I'll do the rest of my announcements after these fine people in this chat talk about their channels. Oh, let's start with our rising new Twitch star on streaming, Aline, first.
Hello, I'm Aline Retian here and on Twitch. Uh, on YouTube, I'm Dranther Aline. I've recently started streaming Beyond Two Souls. And this Sunday, I plan on starting streaming Until Dawn. Until then, you can watch all these other wonderful people.
Alright, go ahead and go, Wolfie.
I'm Wolfie. I do a lot of artwork for Dragon and Beacon, such as their Twitch sub badges and some of their emotes. I do stream occasionally when I don't know, but I am also working on my fashion portfolio and I'm taking you guys, the viewers, along with me for that ride. I also play games with these lovely group of people too. But when I do have time to go and stream, please come follow and hit the notification button so you do know when I start up. So.
Alright. Fuzzy.
Hello, I am Penberg67. I play a wide variety of games, from Tetris Effect to Spyro to Risk of Rain to Dark Souls. Along with quite a wide variety of other games. Currently, I am unable to stream due to some technical issues on my end, but once I'm able to get all of that sorted again, I will be sure to let people know. Until then, you can watch all the other amazing streamers here in the channel, including Beacon37 over here. Go ahead, hun.
Waiting. Wait, there we go. Hi. So you might see me dancing a little bit. Not really dance, but kind of like head bopping a little bit. Because I want to thank someone real quick because he's going to do it later on. And he has done it. Thank you, Pineapple Fox, for doing Beat Saber and stuff, and also retweeting my Twitch when I would raid you. So we're kind of scratching each other's back. So yeah, he's playing JoJo right now. So I'm trying to control myself. I love JoJo. I've watched all the anime. Anyways, so besides me nerding about that, we did some Binding of Isaac today. We did some good old a really dark place. I don't know if I should really say what it is, but yeah, we beat a boss there. It's called Mom's Heart. I'll only say that part. Can't believe we beat it first try and everything. That was nuts. Couldn't do it any of the other times, but one day I'll be as good as Dragon Cowboy. Monday I'm gonna try streaming at 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. doing some The Surge 2. So we'll see if it works. If it doesn't, I might just not stream and just play the game because I don't really get to play a lot of games. I tried to do a specific game that I can't stream, and I play too much of it. Fortnite, excuse me. Anyways, so yeah. And then we'll see what I do on Tuesdays. It's usually I pick a game that I want to play or whatever. Subnautica is definitely one of them. I've gotten Mass Effect 1 and 2 thanks to Eye in the Night and then Aline. So thank you both there. Might do that. So just throwing ideas out there. So we'll see what happens. I'm not wearing a hat. And the point is why I showed Pineapple Sing. I think about getting a hat of his because he has a black hat. Looks really nice. So I might just do that. Scratch his back. He scratches mine. So, yeah. Okay. Your turn, Dragon.
All right. Yeah, definitely check out all these great streamers. As such, also, tomorrow, being the 11th, is the 2-year anniversary of Beacon and Fuzzy for 2 years. So definitely give them some grats on their 2-year anniversary of being together. I mean, that definitely
Thank
says
you very
something
much.
about commitment and such. Definitely want to bring that up. Okay.
I was like, what happened?
Dogs barking. That's what.
Okay, I got this, and somebody else already got it.
But, yes, definitely. July is definitely full of a lot of good things, it looks like. I mean, the anniversary of these two, and I mean, 2 years, that kind of commitment. Hopefully, many more years. But also, the week of the, well, I call it the 22nd. It'll be on a Wednesday, so I don't stream. But that week is my birthday week. So I'm going to try to do something a little special on my 3 streams. Also, if you know anything about TBC, we usually do like a movie night on Wednesday nights and all. I might stream some of my really hardcore favorite movies at night, depending. I know there's like a Doctor Who thing marathon been going on there. And may see about Thursday nights. That's Guild Gather night per se. Now it's not always just Guild Wars 2. And depending on, I may take a poll as to what everyone might want to play for that week with me. As in, 7 Days to Die does come to mind as Alpha 19 in the latest experimental version is looking very good and stable. As in computer performance, I'm not. Listen,
I
it's.
mean, we can change that. You know I can change that.
Let's don't change computer performance. I would like Beacon to be able to play the game again. Alpha 18 broke his computer. So, yeah, we don't.
We can. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, now breaking like bombs going off in places, buildings not wanting to stay up, that's a different thing. I'm fine with that. I just want people to be able to play the game.
No, that's what I was talking about. Like, let me break the game.
Yes, so I'm thinking that one. I mean, we could do Guild Wars 2 and such, but I'm planning on trying to lead something that Thursday as it is my birthday week. Yes, and as such, maybe doing different groups with Diablo 3 that Diablo gifted me. Talk about a tongue twister at times. He gifted me Diablo 3. I got over 500 Paragon level. Don't ask the exact number. I lost track. I was running you earlier with Beacon's Necro. Yeah, but Uh, yeah. Well, 7 Days to Die is not cross-platform. No, it wouldn't be. If you're on console, no, it's not, because you don't get to see it. You're probably still on what, Alpha 6, 15 or 6, maybe 17. You don't get as much of the updates as we do on PC.
PC version is the best version. Especially when it comes to breaking it.
Yes.
Oh,
You
that
definitely know.
logic.
So,
Oh, the wall glitch.
yes, but all these wonderful things that's going on. Planning on August. 90% sure it will be for NAMI that we will be raising money for. And I have a special story for that with the Witcher campaign of this year. I may do every year now. I'm planning on this for like specialties, charities doing. I don't know if it'll be a Witcher every time, but maybe a singular class that they have to fit into like one mold. Maybe next year I should just do all bards.
Oh, God.
I'm just joking there. I know some people here, but we'll see how it goes. Maybe all barbarians. I mean,
Oh. I mean, that would be fun.
but this year it is the Witcher style with a blood hunter. So then again, maybe do blood hunters of just a different order. Maybe Lycan. You're all either werewolves, werebats, whatever.
Yes! I enjoy this one. But that's just me.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. So that's about all my announcements, of course. And I'm going to go ahead and state this because I'm already laid down the law as to what dates is mine for October. October 24th and 25th at around, I think we started around what, 4:30 Central last time. So we're
Yeah.
probably keeping about that time. I mean, 24th, 25th will be a cleanup day. It is a Saturday. Will be the conclusion of the Witcher campaign series at level 20. Now, level 15 is in August. I don't have exact dates yet for that. We'll get that figured out here in a few weeks, and I'll definitely let you know. But October, that's my date, as well as October 31st, which is a TBC family thing that is the biggest thing in Guild Wars 2 is Night of the Necromancers. It is a record-setting event that had the most necromancers in Lion's Arch. This will be the third year it's being run. I was there last year. We had some issues with updates and such that kind of hurt us. But this year, it being on a Saturday for October 31st, definitely got a lot of great things planned. A lot of great things planned for the month. So definitely look at this in October, but we got a lot of things before then also to keep an eye on. And hey, Rosa, thank you for that follow. I did thank you at the beginning, but just in case you missed that, do thank you. So, I think I've covered all announcements I wanted to do. So let's get into tonight's World of Kaataria After Dark. So last time we were with this wild group. I can't say the other word without choking. They had gotten Bastille Babiola of the main group to help talk to Jermon. Try to get him to join the right side and not make a bomb to blow up maybe all the Kaatarias from the looks of things. And As such, it actually worked out that they could talk to Jamon, but lo and behold, Jasper decided to kind of go off on his own, becoming a bad renegade that's going to become a necro lich. And as such, they let him go. It happens another group's actually taking care of that situation to a point. But this group is going to the temple to infuse, and they decided with Beef's weapon to infuse it with divine powers. As such, things could go good or bad, but who knows? But they, after a few traps that they almost had set off and such, avoiding a spider machine, as this group already knows what some of these machines are. They came to kind of like a half circle antechamber that had 5 different god and goddesses symbols up above doors. Written in Celestial. Luckily, there was a person here that could read some of it. But group was trying to decide which one, and they finally decided on the goddess. Let me make sure I say the name correctly. Bashaba, goddess of misfortune, who had the symbol of black antlers, and that's why Beat definitely wanted to go down that path.
Well, I wouldn't say definitely wanted to, but that's the one he chose because the only thing he knows is that antlers are nature based. Antlers can be found on
a lot of tasty animals.
Yes.
So, that is the path you have chosen, though. And, alright, Lovable, as I'm not going to say rose to you, as I have my own rose in this household. One of my things, so can't do that thing. Don't need all that. Back to the taskbar. Okay. So you all have started going down this way. Savanka and Sakari, I think, was like bringing up the rear.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I think so, because they kind of like, okay, since this was already decided. So, I take it Beats kind of took the lead.
I guess so, yeah.
With Jamon right behind Beat, and good old Helena kind of being in the middle of this pack. Wondering what chaos can happen.
Yep.
I see it'll work with me. Not a problem. So, you're going down kind of like this hallway and such. B, since you're kind of out front, make me a perception check. In fact, everyone can make a perception check here. I'm sorry, this is one that everyone can. Yeah, make sure you're on the right character for tonight, everyone.
Perception. Of course.
Oh, okay, Jamon. I mean,
Yeah, Jermon. You finally pity me there, dice spot.
If I could spell. Nope. Doesn't like me.
I mean, it wasn't a 1.
Yeah, it still does not like me.
Okay, well, Helena and Beith, you're not hearing anything.
Yep.
Dramon and Sicaria, though, you're kind of hearing a whispering. And it's a whispering of like, stab
For
the
John, I think for German, it's more than just a whisper.
Okay, so what was that about? Whatever the whatever.
Yeah, let me explain what the whispers are actually saying for the two, well, three that's actually heard it. You're hearing like stab the person in front of you, or tickle, or it's like a lot of different suggestions about the person in front of you to do. Stab was one. I mean, I've been more towards Sicaria or Savanka on that score, or like tickle, or ooh, like this on fire of theirs. I mean, this keeps going on as you're walking down the path for YouTube.
I wish I would be able to hear this. Damn it.
You know, I don't really like this place, and I didn't really want to suggest going here, but I guess we all need to learn our lessons. Looks at the stomach.
Tickles your stomach.
V just kind of stops and looks at German.
What? I'm only beating the trial. It said tickle them and stab them and burn them, but tickling is the only one appropriate. You're irreplaceable, so yeah. Not wasting my time on you. What is a compliment? I tried, didn't I?
With that, make a wisdom save for the two that did hear all this as well. I mean, what you did is fine, but you're now having to make a wisdom save because you are hearing these whispers. As to what it means, I can't say yet.
I told you the dice pot is mine.
Well, yeah, all right. Nothing's going to happen, luckily. You're able to resist a lot of these urges. Scary, do you wish to say anything else about the whispers and such?
2 nat 20s in a row. Wow.
I would just say, so they want us to tickle or stab pretty much the person in front of us.
I suggest doing the tickling part if you're going to do anything.
Vita's gonna look in front of him. And then back at the group says, I can't do it.
You know, if you want a primitive that I worried about, maybe I suggest doing the moonwalk and trying to tickle me. But I don't want you falling into the abyss or something. So sad. Maybe later. Without the voices.
He kind of perks up a little bit and then grabs his knife and just stabs him out in front of him.
Oh.
I'm not saying anything.
So Vanka would probably kind of get up really close to Sicaria. We better be on our guard. That was no normal whispers.
I'd nod and say, I agree. There's something strange about this place.
So you're gonna move on. Now, are you going to move at a normal pace, stealthy pace, to be stealthy? What are you planning on?
Veet is just going to move at normal pace.
Okay.
There hasn't been a reason to sneak, so.
And,
To him.
Out of character, I'm curious. Is Veeth going to just still stab at the air in front of him with each step
No.
that we go?
No, just once, really. Unless you guys hear the whisper again.
Well, the whispers are ongoing. It's to a point it would become a maddening type of thing that could have influenced them. No, they're very strong-willed, shall we say?
Well, of course I am.
No, after like one, maybe two stabs, he would put his knife away. Seeing as there was nothing to hit in front of him.
Alright.
Unless there was. He just stabbed an invisible ghost. And it's not a ghost touch knife, so it just phased through it.
So, you move on at just a normal pace. No reason to stealth, as you all feel. You finally are coming to a archway that is stone, and carved into the stonework that's like this archway is a set of black antlers. It's like the black antlers are the archway carving into the roof.
Those would make a good trophy.
And DM, of course, this isn't glowing or anything, or do you want me to, like, really make a roll or something when it's just, if I'm asking if it's glowing or not?
You might... For you, Jamon, as you are a warlock, there's a possibility you might be seeing just a distinct, maybe slight black glow.
Okay, so... What kind of roles am I good at? I don't want to confuse myself or my sweet little best friend. Okay, well, see, I don't really want to do that. You think Arcana would be appropriate, maybe? Maybe some history? What do you think?
If you're going for proficiencies on Arcana or History, either one will maybe yield results. Just none of you are good with religion, so that's going to be kind of one out.
Yes, my mother kinda made herself a god when it came to that regard. If you know what I mean by that. Anyways.
I could just go for it. Oh my god!
This bot, I own it. Dragon, this is my channel, my bot, my everything. I really don't know what's going on.
I really don't understand that. Last week, this bot hated everyone. And now it's just like, I'll give you candy.
And now it loves Jermon.
Mm-hmm.
And now Dragon just rolled and got a 20.
What the? Where's that for me, damn it?
Or me. I got a 3.
I'm doing something real quick, everyone. I mean, you're going to keep that 20. You're actually going to know something. All right, well, that's the other extreme. All right.
Can I not get a 3?
2. So,
I mean, I didn't state higher.
yeah. All right. So, for Arcana's sake, Drummond, dang. Maybe this goddess just interests you that day, even though it's more of a divine thing, it just interests you. I'll read that in just a second, because I want to read that out loud. So, you know, this goddess is really known for trickery, to get the misfortune of others. In the way you see this, you almost feel this is almost somewhat trapped. In what way, you're not sure what will set it off.
Okay, primitive, everyone else, please do not activate this seemingly. I don't know what to call it. Call it dutastic. I don't care. Just think of a word. There's a trap behind it. Don't go with this primal architecture without a little bit of caution, okay? He's trying to sound smart. Just go with it.
Yeah. So, yeah. And,
Veeth is gonna look at you and says, "So don't smash it."
What was that?
So
So-
don't smash it.
No. Why would you be? Never mind. Nope. Answering my own question. Of course I did.
If it's a trap, why don't we just break it?
Oh, let's see here, Mr. V. Remember your little shocking experience with a certain trap that you had? Oh, let's smash it. That's how it kind of happens. I'm not saying that this will electrocute you, but you have to be careful with things that are seen as a little bit. Gotta need some caution, some danger. So, can't just smash your way through everything in life.
Kind of working so far.
He has a point.
What's his point?
he smashes his way through everything. And it's worked so far.
Yep.
Kinda.
Helena, go get the popcorn.
Okay.
So what are you all wanting to do?
Well, clearly, Mr. Expert Proficiency wants to try something. I want to go with Helena over here and maybe enjoy some popcorn. So, Sakaria, if you have anything useful, you can do it. But you know what I'm doing.
Well, we could find out exactly what kind of trap this is.
I'm not an expert in traps. I'll go ahead and say it. There's
My
only
guess is
so.
that it'll fall.
What was that? What was V saying? That was.
I, I, he said, I'm guessing it'll fall. Like fall on whoever goes through, or just falls back onto whoever's behind the person that triggers it.
Okay. So Wonka's like, well, let us handle it. With her arm around Zakaria as they move up to look at the doorway together.
I apologize. I will be right back. I just need to clean something up quick.
All right.
And I'd roll an investigation, correct?
Correct. You're seeing no signs of a trap, Zakaria. And in fact, even Savanka, after long studying of this, actually turns and looks back to Drummond. Are you absolutely sure this could be trapped?
Well, of course, there could be, some trickery and all of that. And who knows? Out of character. Why does he have to be AFK? He can go test it for me.
Okay. Back in character, Savanka's like, yes, this goddess could be known for trickery. Alright. I'm gonna try something here. Zakaria, you just kind of stay back for a bit. I'm gonna literally try to go through the archway, and if something even starts to fall, I'm gonna dodge. Okay. And you'll.
Well, just be careful.
Oh, I'm planning on springing as soon as I dare see something. She's intently watching it, ready to do a dodge, but she goes under the archway. Nothing's happening. She walks all the way through. Nothing happens. She even walks back through. Still watching. Well, to me, as far as I can tell, if this is some sort of trap, something special has to set it off, and I don't know what it could be.
Okay, let's throw out some hypotheticals here. So, let's review. What is this guardian? I've already just not cared about, the little details because I've kind of just been like, let's just go, whatever.
Goddess of Misfortune. I mean, she does use the symbol of the black antlers. That's her true symbol. Chaotic evil goddess that's known for trickery. Loves the misfortune of others.
So, here's what I'm thinking. We go through that. Who's to say something won't happen when there's more than one individual? I mean, let's think about it. Like, if it's really going to do nothing with you there and all that, I guess, maybe Sakaria has to be there, and then something's going to play with your minds. It's just like if Vith or myself were there. Who knows?
Savanka
So,
looks over to Sakari. You want to walk under this with me at the same time and see what happens?
Sure, let's go.
Alright. You move up. Perception check from the ones that's not right. I mean, this archway, how the carving is, where these two are, they're not going to be able to see anything, but the other three can.
So look, I get a little bit better.
It's actually good enough for you. Bees, I don't know what. I mean, Jermine, I don't know what happened.
The bot needs oil or something. I don't know.
The
Sorry,
bot
back.
knows. Perception check, dude.
But for,
Okay.
yeah, perception check, bees. And just to recap, as you're doing that, Savanka has already gone through the archway and back out it. Nothing has happened in the way of a trap. Now, Sikaria and her together are doing this, as they're very dexterous and might be able to dodge if anything happened. They're being on their toes. But the only thing that is spotted by Helena. You see, for a moment, a glow happen in certain cracks, but it dissipates after a moment. As they walk through it.
Ah. Oh look, it's now glowing.
As I say, it glowed for a second, but it stopped on the crack. So
Good. Yeah.
Oh, goody. So you said it started glowing, huh? Be
Yeah,
careful,
okay.
you two, if you can even hear us. I don't know.
now for Sikaria, what she sees when she goes in a room, it's like a room that has like a lot of different black antlers around it and such. There's like a doorway on the far side of this room. But
Uh,
you
Beat
hear
will
what?
start walking through.
Oh, okay, Beats walking through. Okay, nothing. Beats fine walking through, and you'll be seeing what Sikaria sees.
I would look over to Veeth and say, "Are the others coming?"
He's gonna look to them.
Kalina holds up her popcorn and be like, "Yep, I'm going. Have it."
So Helena's going next.
Yep, with popcorn.
Make me a dex save.
Ah, damn it.
There's a reason why.
I didn't have to do it.
Jamal would have been safe, probably.
Oh, yeah! Aren't they proficient? Oh, no. Strength I am.
Still.
Well, it doesn't quite matter. You got a 20.
Yeah.
The night of the 20s is what I'm seeing here. So,
Extreme title.
yeah. As you're starting to go through, you're kind of eating your popcorn. Luckily, you notice that the archway started to come down to almost try to crush you, and you're able to dodge on through and not get hit by any of this. And in such a fashion, you don't even spill a popcorn out your popcorn.
I still have popcorn!
Thing is, after she's dodged through and all, you see it all come right back up as it was before.
I still have my popcorn.
You know how motivated I am to go through them now? I'm not really motivated at all. Just saying.
I'm just saying I have popcorn.
Yeah.
It survived.
You should brought some of that nice steak that that they cooked at the that nice little party we couldn't attend to fully. Sucks.
Nah, popcorn's better.
Okay, before my head explodes from a debate of popcorn versus steak, looks at the antlers. Looks at the antlers. Death glares the antlers, and then as I make a stupid noise and rushes through.
Nothing happens as you go through, Jamon.
I don't think they like demons very much. That's just my
Probably
wild
not.
guess. Poor
Probably not.
Helena. No love. Hmm.
I just can't believe they tried to smash the popcorn.
Well, clearly they're not from your times. You demons confuse me. Let's go already.
So, as I explain, I'll explain this room again. In fact, you know what? Maybe a map will assist you all. Is what you might be seeing. Now, as everyone's through this, I'm going to take away the kind of like hallway thing. You're through the archway. And just so we get this all right, let me get tokens back. And Sikaria and Tabanka were the first two in.
Hello.
So, let me see if I can go it. I'm still having to add some stuff, and it'll be in the form of tokens. Well, how well will blue show up? Oh, blue will be fine.
Okay, so
Everyone is through, though. It tried to crush Helena and her popcorn.
But the popcorn's fine. Don't worry.
as long as the popcorn's good.
Oh, maybe you should marry some popcorn then.
God. I guess we'll just have to use these. Not what I really wanted, but it'll work. You're seeing now in this room. Kind of like a forest of antlers in a sense, but they're on pillars. So, if you have your map up for the Friday nights,
Ooh.
trust me, I wish I could have picked antlers and not bullhorns, but I can't find any antlers. But we'll just use this. Just like so many black antlers, and you see across from you, all the way across this room, the another doorway. So, as you all have taken a look at this, hopefully, what do you wish to do? Unless I miss a roll, which I haven't.
Mine had to load for a second. Oh, isn't that just goody? All those little things everywhere. You've got something up your sleeves, don't you?
V is going to walk up to this one and look it over.
Okay, you're gonna walk all the way up to that one and look it over. If you're just
It's
looking
in the
at,
middle of the room.
yeah, perception check, yeah, ish. Well, as you're looking it up, it looks like a set of black antlers. It's basically the same symbol as what this goddess has been. Uh, and you even look at all the others comparing them, and they're all looking to be the same. You're not really seeing anything except for maybe the bases, or maybe slightly different for each one.
Different how?
Maybe from different animals, maybe, or different whatever. The bases are just like basically like a difference in maybe the base skull of what they came from.
All the antlers are the same?
The antlers themselves are the same. It's just the base part of it's different. Now, as you have walked up to this one and such, something has happened now.
Okay.
Behind you, Dramon, the door closes. And actually, there's a door that closes.
Protectable. Well, go smash away there. I'll be the big boy and try to think of something.
Can I do a nature or survival check to know what animal these antlers come from? Or
The
would I
ones
know?
right in front of you can do a nature check.
Well,
Damn it.
actually, it's not that bad, is it? You said nature or survival on your part.
And I do take in your background as a hunter and such too. Remember that. It is difficult to tell, but you almost feel like these antlers came out of a human head.
Okay. So, is there any of the bases that have a human or something resembling a human on it? If so, how many?
as you only looked at this one with the nature, you would have to go to every single one and make a half a dozen rolls.
Well, didn't you say I could see that the other ones have different animals to it on the
Yeah,
base?
from a distance, you could tell it's like different ones. Now, as I say, the antlers are coming out of like all those are antlers. The base of the antler, where it would attach to a head, is what's a little bit different for each one.
Hmm. Okay, I was meaning like not what they're attached to, like what the antlers would be attached to.
Well, on your
Like,
nature check, these antlers, most of these antlers would have come off of like a deer type creature, which is a creature that would have been of Bashaba. But
so a deer like.
deer like creature, yes. Now, kicker is,
Bless you.
Thank
as
you.
I stated, the base of like where these came out of was more like a human for your nature check or humanoid. I say human at times when it should be humanoid, as there's, you know,
So these are on a post, correct?
pillar,
Yes.
pillar, a pillar in a way that they're actually hanging.
So kind of like a display.
Yes, every single one of these are displayed like this.
So
Go ahead,
Mr. Heath.
I believe that was just Sylvan.
What exactly are you thinking about? Run us through the steps of your mind.
Sorry, what's happening?
Jamon just asked what's going through your mind. I mean,
He said, "Oh, did you mean Veeth?" Because I heard Zavith.
I said V. What were you on?
He turns to the group and says, "I think these might be misplaced."
I think this whole place is a mess, but that's just me.
He
Okay.
he points the one closest to you. He points to the base of it and says, "There's a different animal on that than what might be hanging."
Okay, so I'll try to brain like I said I was going to. This. Why am I here again? Oh, that's right. Learning a lesson.
Okay, he's gonna go over to this one and check it.
All right.
So the antlers on the one that he first checked are connected to a humanoid skull.
they're not connected to any sort of skull. It looks
No.
like it came from that skull.
Okay. So sorry. Still trying to piece this together.
Yeah, I know.
It looks like they came from a humanoid skull. What is on the pillar base? Or does it
These are kind of like hanging from like a stand. It's like there's like a wire. Think of it like a wire stand that they're hung on, even though it's not truly wire. It's something else.
was there any like signs or pictures
No.
on it which showed something else?
Nope.
So, Miss.
It's one tune.
Sakari, would you go with Savanka to where she goes?
Yes, and I was thinking maybe over to the door to see if there may be a clue to it.
Good. That's exactly Savanka's idea. So, make yourself a investigation check on this door. Okay, all right. So, as Savanka and you are checking this door, you both come. The same thing brings your attention to you as you looking at this door, and you see two holes. Now we're talking the size of like a drink can, soda pop drink can base type thing. That's how big the holes are, and they're spaced apart. I'll go ahead and give you this, and you notice that all these antlers, it's spaced perfectly for like the antlers to fit in, or an antler to fit into it. It's almost like a key system.
I would turn to the others and let them know about what we have found.
Well, this is interesting, though. I'm really wondering where the trap is, or if everything is just, just grab these, put them here, and all that. Come on, don't give me that kind of bull crap. So I'm gonna do an Arcana check on the frickin'
Puzzle?
holes and whatever.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that just to see if that will help in any regard. There it is. That is another 7. So either I'm going to roll a 20 or a 7. Okay, well, stop implying my dad's lucky number. Excuse me. Let's see.
Jermont, you've definitely read of Arcana style trick traps where you have to find the right key for something. That's about all your Arcana's bringing up at the moment.
I know definite. Just be ready. That's all I got to say. Okay, let me go check on the primitive. Primitive. Just like go to him.
So Beats was going to another. So you're going to go over to where Beats at.
Of course. It takes a little bit of energy and talking hand motions, and then I have to put my, oh, thank you, you put it there. That's good. It's nice to get nice help these days. Okay. I'll stop. Okay. Now to be serious, can I do a perception or a or do I have to like do an investigation check? I want to know all the checks I can do because, of course, this character ain't a babliole, even though, yeah, let's not get into that.
I mean, in any D&D situation, I'm gonna just, for me anyway, as a dungeon master, any check is viable in some sense of the word. So sometimes you can be the luckiest person in the world, Jamon.
I'm always lucky, you fool. Kidding.
So, do you want me to do another nature check?
Oh, you can. I mean, nature is going to help with what, since that's already kind of dictate. It will kind of give you an idea what maybe what type of animal slash whatever skull it came from. Okay. Okay. Yeah, this one, it was like a very, it is difficult to tell, but as you really look, it's almost like it came from a squared off style skull. Something, it's almost not natural. Is what it comes down to, what it came from.
Alrighty, so let's see here. Get that. Where am I at? From here. Still there. Oh, let's just make good of myself. Might as well. Put myself there and try to do investigation of that one. Let's see if that does anything. Maybe I'll get onto something. And then what I'll do then, if I feel confident, I might do an investigation on the other one. We'll see. I don't want to get into the primitives way too much, so. Anyways. Excuse you, Mr. Keyboard, do a nice little space. There you go.
So, what were these antlers attached to?
It was like a squared off head skull that wasn't natural. Is what they came from. It was something very unnatural that it came from.
Okay, he's.
And for you, Jamon, what was you investigating exactly here?
Oh, did you not hear me? I have to make sure with these crappy microphones.
No.
I'm looking at you. You did not hear me. Oh, that's no good. Hmm.
Now it could
Don't
have
buy any
been.
random headsets. Anyways. I'm innocent. Anyways, you see the one that's diagonal from me. I'm going to investigate that. Then the one that's lower to me, if I feel confident. Which, of course, I rolled a 12 for the first one. We'll
You're,
just see how you narrate. So.
you're investigating. Okay, you're investigating nose.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you're really looking it over, and as such, and we're going to let it carry over. As you really investigate, you do notice that they're like the way these are shaped. They all are definitely like so far apart, just like perfectly apart, almost like what Sakaria and Savanka had stated to the rest of the group that there were two holes, and these might be like keys. Now, of course, to know what it came from, and such. Who knows? Helena, what are you doing about with all this? I haven't heard from you lately.
Yeah. I mean, I guess you would just be looking around as well, but kind of not too in depth as everyone else. Just like, maybe this one, maybe not. Like trying to be helpful, but not really. Nomming on some of her popcorn.
Okay, so you're just eating your popcorn like, is this? Nah, maybe not. Just
Not. Yeah.
you're trying to look busy when you're not. Okay, we got the idea. So I'm just gonna move your token around a bit.
Yeah, you can just move it around wherever.
We're gonna say you're kind of like right there at the moment, just like, not really doing anything. You're just
eating my popcorn.
make a deception check to see if people notice if you're really trying to help or if you're just
Deception. Okay.
deception. Yeah, which I think is a good one for you. Or if it's not, I know who it is for.
No, it's not good for me.
As for the others, for all the others except for one in this group, you looks like you're trying to be helpful with this, so they might not even go over to those that you've been looking at.
Let me guess. It's Ivanka that noticed I'm not really doing much. Is it her?
Yeah, basically. I mean, that comes without saying. I had to double check on the stats on that. But yeah, it's her. So yeah, you're kind of. Everyone else thinks you're helping.
Oh, I just want to be just like Helena Frost.
So let's go to Sicaria. What are you wishing to do at this moment? As you kind of seen the holes and such, and it seems like you gotta. With the way you investigated and heard and talked, you realize that one of these set of antlers has to be a key. Which set, that becomes the thing is, one thing you also notice, you don't see any other symbol of hers, of the black antlers in the room.
So, what shape are the keyholes in the door?
A total perfect circle about the size of a drink can. You know, one of these 12-ounce drink cans, or if you drink energy drinks, they're like 16 ounces. You know how circular they are.
So, I would move over. I'd move there and then investigate that antlers there.
Okay. Which one? Because I didn't see you move. Oh, there you go.
Yeah,
Now it moved. Okay, so you're going to investigate them, or what? I mean, any role you decide to wish to do.
Yeah, I was going to investigate it.
All right, do an investigation roll. All right. I mean, as you really look at how they're hanging, you notice that they're just that the antlers are like somehow had been fused together at the top, of course, as well. And you notice that and this is just passively, you look at all the others, you realize they're all in the same shape, and obviously something about maybe different bases. And you start thinking these are in the shape of what the antler symbol was, but you can't recall all the details. As I say, it takes nature to know what it came from. Some other roles could also yield it information as well.
So can I go ahead and roll a nature as well?
Yeah, you can roll with nature. You don't know. you don't know what this came from.
Yeah, I'm probably just trying to figure out what this is.
I mean, you know they're antlers. You just don't know what animal, creature, thing it came from. Uh, so, Jamon.
Oh, just doodling myself, really. Not really. I wouldn't doodle on a flippin' desktop. So just wondering, how does the layout of the map, have I been able to figure that out compared to the door? Is it completely how it is? You know, like here's the doorway. Does it look how it looks on the Meepway and all that? Like. You know how there's
The walls are probably not exactly perfect on the Meep as it is, but where the antlers are set up at and such is pretty much it, and where the doors are. The doors are in the position. I mean, it was directly across from each other.
Okay, well, might as well keep searching, and I don't know, maybe the ones on the outer side can do something. Probably not, but you never know until you try. Why am I here again? I have to keep asking myself that. Anyways, and no, I don't want popcorn. You made me, absolutely despise it, thinking that it's better than steak. Anyways, uh,
Is it better than the demonic boar meat, Helena?
No.
Okay then.
oh, how
It's just better than steak.
such tomfoolery. God, never heard anything so foolish in my life. Let's see. Oh, goody, we added a +1 to it. Let's see how that helps, if anything.
Again, as you're investigating another set of these antlers, as you kind of looked at different ones, again, investigation is not going to tell you exactly the animal it came from. But as you're looking at this, you start realizing that with your investigations and hearing this stuff, your wheels are turning. You're a smarter one of the smarter ones in the group, probably. And you're realizing one of these has to be a key now. What are we looking for is what it's coming down to. Exactly what are we looking for in these antlers? And you're noticing that, like, the base of the horn, where it would attach to the skull, is slightly different on each set of these horns.
This will be out, or this will be out loud in character. But let's see. So we need to like pick up the base and use that as a key, maybe. Let's see. And that's Sylvanka's icon out of character. Now back in character. Sylvanka, would you mind trying like maybe feeling the groove in the wall, maybe to see about the key? Because we're gonna have to look around these things. I don't know. I just want to see what happens. If anything, obviously be smart about it, because something might happen. I kind of want to know the grooves in the wall, so or the door, whatever. You get the point.
Okay, I'll see if I can get an idea of what is inside the hole, and you'll see that she'll pull out her thieves' toolkit just because she's trying to get a feel. And as she puts it in, a discharge of magical energy happens. Knocks her. Now, where did this? I have to. I'm looking at my notes because this was pre-rolled, in case someone asked. Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. She gets blown all the way back to there. And she's flat on her back. There is a little bit of movement coming from her.
Looking through my bags, I need to help a friend. Looking through my bags. Oh, I hope I have something. Oh, yes, I do. Comes over casually to Sylvanka, even though I should really probably look like a camel. And how is she, Mr. DM? Like, does she look like she could take a potion, or is she like,
Or was she just?
Why don't you do a medical check?
oh, do you take me as a doctor, you fool? How dare you? Anyways.
It's not always just for doctors, it's to know how bad someone's hurt.
I can't believe you making me roll all these pointless things. How? No medicine, okay? Why don't you get my point of what I want to do?
I mean,
That's stupid. I can't believe this bot doesn't understand me. See, there's my roll. You wasted my time, therefore I get an advantage. If you know what I mean.
So, as you're kind of one of the ones that come up to her first, Jamon. Obviously, depending on what other people do, you can tell she has been hurt bad. Looks like she might be like seeing stars, as some people would call it, with how hard she had been blown back and knocked. As for healing, yeah, she could use the potion, but maybe she's still pretty healthy in that regard, though. That definitely took a lot out of her.
Sylvanka, I know you're a hearty girl and all that, but it was my idea, so I feel a little bit responsible. Um, Here, would you like to take it yourself, the potion? I mean, I have no problems helping you out, so. And so I hold it out to her. Potion.
Potion of healing, just a regular.
Yeah. Yeah, just regular potion of healing.
She's like, yeah, sure, sure. She's kind of got her eyes half closed, but she reaches out to take the potion of healing. I take it since that's a low grade one, that's fine. She'll pop the top and just chug it down quickly. And it seems to help her some, though. She's still quite dazed. Don't suggest we try to feel what's inside the holes. Honestly, this is meant to be solved a different way.
Well, I didn't get a little strategy guide for this puzzle, sadly, so. But you humored me, I appreciate it, so it's not like I was trying to bash the dang thing down, like some people would. Alrighty then. Well, I'll just go over to the door and we'll see about investigating from them and see what I find out. I suggest, in this, it would be in character when I'm saying investigating. It's like, I suggest all of you try to think about it and don't put anything in it until we have a good thesis for what we're going to put in it. Unless you want to go flying like if I hit you with a fireball. So, me first. Yep.
All right, so I noticed Aline left Discord real quick and came back in, so obviously we were not able to hear her or something. What is Sicaria up to? Seeing that Savanka flew like that.
Sicario would have went over to her to make sure she was okay and to see if she needed to do anything to help her.
All right, so you went over there. As I said, your mom probably was close to her, had already given her a potion, and he's going towards the door. You come up, you're checking on her. She is, let's say, she's still dazed, seeing stars. Probably not going to be as much help in solving this puzzle now. And she's just like, just let me rest for a bit. I mean, the potion helped a little bit. Let's just say that was not a fun kind of ride, like some rides can be.
I think we all understand that. Just rest and let us handle trying to solve this.
All right. Just take my word for it. Don't be sticking anything else unless it's a key or whatever into those holes.
Well, we have to find the right key first. And then I would look over to Helena and say, have you found anything interesting on your side?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Do elaborate? I want to hear. You are really looking at those things.
I don't think you guys actually know that I wasn't really. It's only Zavanka, right? It's not the others.
Maybe I just sound like this because I like getting your goat. It's funny.
Oh, of course.
Savanka was the only one that kind of knew you hadn't been really studying it at all. And now you just stated what exactly again?
I mean, they all look the same. What do you expect? They're antlers.
I'm like other people because Bonka's just trying to rest here. And this is one of those times I wish she didn't get done like this when that got asked of her. But I had a set priority as to what would happen in certain circumstances, and due to the fact she got thrown.
So, German, you mentioned something about this set, correct?
The things that I mentioned is that they all have, interesting bases and stuff. And the one that I was really looking at was, of course, it went bye-bye, I think. Or did it? Did it go bye-bye, Mr. DM? Oh, there it is. That was weird. It went bye-bye. It was this one.
You know how these tokens disappear and such.
Yeah, so, this one. Oh, ho, ho. Spam of Dragon Balls. Oh, man. Anyways.
So you meant Did you mention the distance that they were apart?
He would have mentioned that they all were the same distance apart. Sorry.
Hmm.
I mean, you're the DM. You gotta explain it all. I'm just sounding like Jermon to sound like Jermon. So
Keep right on going. Sounds great.
good.
Vita's gonna look at Jermon and say, "Is there any picture on the door of what we should look for?"
Give me a primitive. I want to point things out to you. And so, from what I know, I show him how the picture is, compared to how everything is, and
So he's asking you to come down there, and when he comes down there, he'll point out where there's the two perfectly sized holes that's the size of like a drink can. Of course, I'm trying not to say any brand names here, and it's being very hard.
you should sponsor him. Excuse me.
Yeah, sponsor me. I'll definitely talk about it then.
Like soda can size?
Yeah, soda can size circles. Like 12 ounces or 16 ounces, depending on what you drink. And there's two of them perfectly spaced apart. It looks like when you put it in, it's like a magical key setup. There are no pictures of any kind in this room at all.
Damn. Any writings on the door? Or patterns?
Nope. If it would have been, Zakaria and Sabaka would have shared that.
Is there anything on the roof?
Well,
gotta look at all angles.
well, if you want to make a investigation about the ceiling, go ahead. Even though it's 10 foot away. Wait, how tall are these ceilings? Hold on, 20 foot. So it's 20 foot away to look up there, but I guess perception would be the better thing here, as you can't really investigate it as you're not up close.
I mean, I can stand pretty tall.
Yeah, well, make a perception check to see.
22 with
Proficiency, yes.
with proficiency.
So Beat decides to look up to see if he can spot anything. Beautiful stonework ceiling. That's all you're seeing. Even though you can see the cracks nicely. You notice there's no bugs up there or anything like that. Not even a spider or anything. Kind of almost clean.
Weird magic.
Anything is weird when it doesn't involve a fireball. Alrighty. Why does this make... Oh, go ahead. Yes.
First one I checked, the antlers came from a humanoid creature. The second one I checked, the bases look like they came from like a cube-like creature. And they're all the same, like soda can sized antlers.
Oh, any of these antlers could fit into the two holes, like a key. The antlers are about half the size of it, so they could fit in.
Viva's gonna look at Jermon.
What?
What does she look like?
Okay, I think I know what you mean. I barely do, but it's because I know you. Okay, let's see if I can recall her. So I get a piece of paper out, get my little ink pen, except it doesn't look anything like this. And, all right, I suppose I'll do, what do you think, Mr. Dragon, a performance check of what I can remember from this? Or would you like me to do two different roles for this?
It would
I
be two
mean,
different roles.
okay.
Uh, a history check or a religions check for the first one.
Could he not
Yeah.
use the 20 he got earlier for this?
He's having to remember an image per se.
Hmm.
It does not.
If information versus imagery.
Yep, that's what it's coming down to. This is imagery here.
So imagery, do a history check. That sounds good, because I'm not some religious little fool. And I refuse to be an oathbreaker paladin. Let's see.
Jamon, as you start to want to draw this image, your mind goes blank. You cannot remember the exact image. It's one of those things. You had it, then you didn't have it.
You make me blank. And I storm off.
Veith just blinks in confusion.
Watch V be the one that actually can remember.
Remember imagery?
It's possible. I mean, you all
Do you
did.
want me to try?
You can try to do a history check as you did see the image when you first entered above the door last week. So
Nope.
at least Vase knows they're antlers, but he doesn't remember exactly the full detail shape.
Okay, he's gonna call out to the room. What does she look like? I don't remember.
Popcorn girl, Kaataria.
At this moment in time, Sabonka's like, it's going to take me a few. My head's still spinning.
So I would look over to Veeth and say, I can try to remember. At the moment, I'm not sure what I can say.
Okay. So, history or religion check. It's two rolls you can make on this, as this is a religion.
Can I make two different?
You have to choose one or the other to do this on, and
Okay.
This is one of those.
I'm also proficient in it, in my history.
Okay. Well, first off, with okay, religion-wise, you've got the base image in your head, Zakaria. You just don't have fine details. You have better imagery than some, but of all the people here, honestly, maybe just eating popcorn and watching, gives you more details than anything.
I passed it.
You actually do pass it.
Oh, that's epic.
Well, that's what happens when you get a when you have proficiency.
So yeah, you actually think, oh yeah, it's like this, and you're starting to say it out in detail as you're munching on popcorn in between.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I would be doing. Just keep listing it as I remember.
What does she look like?
So on the antlers, and she's describing the antlers in detail. You're not describing per se the gods. There's no reason to describe a god like this. You need the antlers imagery. So she definitely goes into detail, and the base of the horns being a somewhat demonic, even though not demonic per se, but it could fall like a demonic type deer from which these black horns came from and such. It is technically a celestial, it's just a dark celestial. But it's a type of deer per se. It's the closest thing that language can cover.
I just thought of something really funny.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it.
Oh.
And I apologize in advance, Selena.
Oh God.
Veeth is gonna go up to you. And he's gonna start feeling your head where antlers would be.
Doesn't Helena have horns? Or am I wrong? I know Sicaria does.
Okay.
No.
Does Helena have horns?
No, I don't think we added the horns. I know the tail and the wings we added. That.
Okay, alright,
I've
so
got a question. Would you have horns on her?
Probably not. Because remember, she's part.
Genesi.
Water Janesa. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, he's gonna start feeling the parts of your head where antlers would be.
She would just to be like, "Can I help you?" Like,
Yes. Stay still.
no, this is not how this works. Get off of me. And I'm asking nicely too. I could be threatening you.
He's gonna feel around for a little bit longer before stopping.
I kind of want to just take your hand and just bend it where it starts to hurt you and be like, "No, you're stopping now."
And then I would pick you up. Okay. He's gonna then start looking around for any like checking the bases for any demonic. Like the demonic celestial
Dark Celestial.
Deer
Let's just
base.
yeah. Okay.
Dark celestial deer base.
Here's
Alright.
my question: would Helena actually know what it would look like?
Yeah. Basically, you would need to do like a perception check to see if you can spot it from where you're at in the room currently.
Okay.
You can do a perception to see. Now, for you need to do like a perception check to see if you can spot it from where you're at.
Could I do a nature check to spot any like deer
Do a
antler
perception.
bases that I could notice? Or perception?
You can do a perception now that you. Okay, first I want you to do a nature check to see if you could really place it like that. That's actually what I need you to do first, and then I can let you roll a perception.
Oh, me or
No, me.
I know I rolled a perception check.
Yeah, you rolled a perception check to spot it. You have to actually look at. V flirts with Helena. Yeah. All right.
I am grabbing your head.
Okay.
You're very lucky that I did not tear your hands off of.
From your position, you don't spot it directly. Now realize line of sight and all that plays a part here.
Yeah.
Yes, V, you would be able to tell, so you can make your perception check. Now, you're still standing over by Helena, correct? Because I want to, like right there.
Correct.
All right, so make your perception roll. Now, thing is, line of sight does play a part here. That's why I'm doing this.
Well, do I notice that she is having a hard time seeing it all?
She's just looking to see if she can spot it. You might be able to tell that, like, that's not it, that's not it. That's about all you're going to be able to tell. It's like, she hasn't directly spotted it. Doesn't mean it's not there, per se.
It's more of she's just going through it being like, nope. Nope. Maybe. Nope. Just stuff like that.
Can I move here and then do perception?
Okay, so you're saying you kind of was thinking as you walked to there to do the perception to look.
Yeah. From the middle of the room.
Yeah, you can.
Do I have any bonuses? Well, any additional bonuses?
Unless you're using your +2 tokens.
Okay.
I mean, that's the only bonus.
Hey! There we go. And I'm proficient.
Alright. Thing is, as you still cannot. No. Thing is,
okay.
As you're looking through all here, now you got to realize there's still some blockage here. And you can't see every single one.
The one far left.
That's not the only one. There's actually about 1, 2, 3.
There is?
There's at least 3 that's part. If it's even partially blocked, it's blocked enough. Understand? To me, on this. Even with that kind of eyesight, there's 3 right now that you cannot see with this. And I'll highlight which 3 you cannot see. Let me do that for you. That's at least I could do. I mean, those were the 3 you could not spot. Now, right here, you got to consider you do have Zakaria Zavanka right there. As Zakaria hasn't really left Zavanka's side because she was hurt.
We're gonna go get dinner.
But those are the 3 sets that you did not see.
Okay. From the ones that I can see?
Yeah, the rest of them you did see. So maybe one of those 3 are the one.
So none of the others that I saw
With
weren't it.
were it. Correct. You basically eliminated most of the room except for 3.
Okay. He's gonna look to Helena and then point to the far top right one. Says, "You check that one." He's gonna go look at Sicaria, point to the top left one. Says, "Can you check that one?" And then he's gonna go check the far left one.
Sicaria would look at Veeth and say, "Didn't Germon already check that one up there?"
Correct. German.
What?
Could you tell what kind of where those antlers came from? And he points to the top ones that you checked.
Oh, fine, fine, fine. Keeping you this time. Don't be touching anyone else while I do, okay? Or at least ask them. Maybe describe in detail what you're doing. Let's see.
What he was asking was if you could tell which. You never could tell what it was because you didn't do a nature check.
Yeah, but see, I'm acting as Dramon. Like, oh well, I know it, and I just
Yeah.
don't question me. Anyways, let's see. I'm sorry if you could hear something in the background, cause loud games. Anyways, oop. Okay.
Okay. Demon, you felt like that was from a dog anyway.
Oh, it's just from a dog. I walk away from it.
Okay. Helena.
Hmm.
Are you gonna check the top right?
Sure, is the top right the one closest to me?
Yes.
Yes, then
Which is why Veeth asked you to check it.
she is.
Okay.
So due to it was you two that with the imagery done and such. Veeth is actually one that's walked up to the one that would come from this. One that you go to, Helena, just so you all know. Yours looks like it came off of a minotaur head almost.
No. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Veeth is going to take the antlers if he can.
Yeah, you can pull them right off. Yeah, you can pick them up. Nothing happens with you doing that.
He's going to bring him over to Dramon.
What, you going to make a necklace or a weapon or something out of this?
Try these ones.
Are you mad?
Yeah.
You do it.
Okay. Can you please move?
Duh.
So Jamon moves out of the way. We're gonna say Jamon moves out of the way.
Okay.
Actually, no. Fuck, frick that. Be right
Further
there.
away.
There we go.
Okay. He's going to go up to the door and put the antlers in.
You start hearing stone grinding against each other as the doors start sliding open.
He's going to turn to the group and then throw his hands up in the air like, huzzah! I did it! I was smart.
Slightly better than a primitive. Anyways, let's go.
Sabanka would get up on her feet. Still, you're unsteady. To be heading out.
Sicaria would wrap an arm around her to make sure she doesn't fall over.
Okay. So, basically, probably be Jermon. Helena probably would be coming up behind them with Sicaria and Sabanka in the back.
Yep.
As you go through, it's like another hallway. And it's kind of curves a little bit as you're going along it. Till you come to another, like, full circular antechamber type room. Though in the center is this bright celestial energy, radiant energy almost. I need Helena to make me a 2 saves. Wisdom save, con save.
Wisdom then con.
I need you to roll both. Alright.
I'm proficient in wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. You still take a pre-rolled damage. 20 points of radiant damage just from feeling this when you go in. It was 40.
Oh god.
Yeah, it was 40, but you're able to resist it. And you made the wisdom save, so you're fine there.
Lovely.
Yeah. So for Sicaria and Savanka, you would they both would notice that it's like, God, it's like Helena just got her. Almost like she was blasted with something as she walked in.
You just kind of see me like lean against the wall, being like, "Yeah, I'm done with this shit now." Like, please hurry.
I would look over to Helena and say, "Are you all right?"
No, this place sucks.
So let's hurry up here and then let's get out.
Yes, please.
Well, you heard then, Mr. Veith. I mean, it's your power, so go get it. Go get it. You earned it. Go get it.
Okay. We just gonna start going up to the celestial light.
Okay.
Does anything happen?
You go up. Are you okay? You're walking up to the light. I need more detail than this, or I'm gonna think you're walking into the light.
Oh God, no.
Up to it.
It's hard to tell where to stop for this because it is very bright in this one.
He is gonna hold out his hammer, like just out in front of him,
Okay.
and slowly walk forward
So
until
yes,
something interacts with his hammer.
yeah. So as you walk up closer to this bright light, it's to a point that The rest of the group is having problems maybe being able to see for the moment. It's how bright this light here is. So Jamon's probably starting to have that look right there. I'll agree. As finally, there's like this clash of thunder is heard. A roar of a fire is heard. Radiant energy emanating out. Yeah, I know why you're making that growl. You need to make a nerd concept because of the radiant energy going out.
Damn it!
Poor old Helena.
Poor thing that you're a half demon.
Oh.
Fuck!
Well, luckily my
sorry.
damage roll on that sucked, so you're lucky that it's only going to be 20 more points. Actually, no, 21. Sorry, 21.
Oh, great.
Blackjack. Anyways,
Yeah. So as this all happens, finally the light actually dies down. Now the hammer had a little bit of a gruesome look to it, per se, beforehand. It now is like really nice and smoothed out. It's almost got a physique that's, it's one of those things that's like a thing of beauty with smoothness and all, the way the weapon is. The runes that were in it are gone now.
wait, so the fire and lightning are gone?
I didn't say the fire and lightning are gone. The runes that were originally in it are gone. They've changed a little bit. There are still runes, like with the hammer and the axe, a little bit. But they're not the emblems that were originally in it, per se. These runes are very faintly in there. Yet you see like a new emblem of antlers. Like the antlers are to a side, a snowflake, a cogwheel with 4 spokes. I'm trying to remember the other 2. Give me a moment.
I think one of them was like an eye of some sort.
Black mask was one. If I remember right, was it?
But
Yeah, it was black mask, and the other one was like a. God, who was the last one? I'm trying to get it because some. Oh no, one was a point down triangle containing a swirl miss. That was the next one in line after gone. And the last one is a mask. You see these symbols and it's like a radiant energy to it. As with way other weapons that have been enchanted with this, you've got an extra 2d12 radiant damage to add to yours if you want to add it yourself in notes. Now,
this thing is going to hit hard.
Mm-hmm.
so the light has down. You now see like in the back, a kind of portal has opened up. And beyond it, you do see like snow. through the portal.
Real quick, Veeth is actually going to gonna look at his hammer and just give a bit of a smile before looking up a bit and just asking the room, or in his mind, the goddess, whose room and puzzle this is based off of. He just straight up asks, "Can I have a pair of your antlers?" He's a hunter.
Yeah, I know what you
He
are.
passed the trial with antlers. So he's asking as a trophy for beating this. Aside from the upgrade to his hammer, he's asking the goddess herself if he can have a pair of her antlers as a trophy.
Well,
Whether he gets an answer or not,
there's no answer. Let's just say that and move on because I just rolled. One of the dice had a.
A bad roll for me.
Yeah, definitely no answer. Let's just say that. Maybe that's a good thing. In one aspect. Because Helena definitely has taken a lot of damage. That hasn't knocked her out, but has taken her close to almost half her health.
So I'll look at Helena and be like, meet me over by the portal. Hopefully this room doesn't like smite you dead or something, but I'll give you a potion. Does that sound good? Because obviously your popcorn probably doesn't heal you very much.
One point to health per handful.
Lena just walks towards the portal because she sees the snow. She's just like, back into the snow I go.
So you do it before I even give you the potion, huh?
I mean, you could give me the potion afterwards too.
Okay, well. I just kind of roll my eyes and be like, oh, little sisters. And then I'm like, oh, you forgot this, little girl. Gives you the same thing I gave Sylvanka. Okay, just normal potion.
So everyone's back out in the snow. Of course, Sylvanka's trying to pull out her coat to put on.
Alina's just like going face down in the snow at this point with our arms wide open, just like, snow! Block.
After
So you're on the ground in the snow.
Yeah. I face plant in the snow.
Okay. With his jacket on, Veetha's gonna go over to one of the bigger snow piles and just picks up like 2 arms full and starts walking over to Helena.
Okay.
Helena, do you do anything?
No.
Okay.
She's this kind of, you just hear a muffled sigh from her.
And he dumps more snow on you. Just right on top. Since you like the snow, let's bury you in the snow.
Basically, that's Selena's goal right now, is trying to bury herself in the snow.
Veeth is helping.
Lena, can we just like talk to your father, go somewhere where it's actually safe so that you kids can play in the snow?
You just see Helena just gives a thumb up. She's too happy where she is. She just thumbs up, like, okay, don't care.
Who has the ambulance again to contact Calfrium? Because Ben doesn't actually know I'm here. Remember that.
Oh,
And you just see her
That would
rubbing her
be
temples. Go ahead.
those that have a way to communicate with Calfrium would be Sicaria and Helena.
Yeah.
Helena's face planting right now.
Yeah.
Well,
So
thankfully, it's all mine.
yeah, Helena's about buried, other than maybe that hand with thumbs up in the snow as she's just laying there.
She's very happy and content.
So we need Calfrium, don't we?
oh, I would say so.
Yeah.
So I would send him a message saying that we are ready to return whenever he's able to get to us.
After a few moments. Okay. Give me a few moments and I'll be where you're at. Dang, you're really far off from where the temple entrance is, but okay. So, after, a few minutes, I mean, Helena, of course, is enjoying where she's at the moment.
Yep.
The arcane portals opens up and you see Calfrium come through.
Cal, can you do something about? Well, she's getting healed by snow therapy, but can you do something about Solvanka? I'm sorry again, but then again, I mean, I don't have strategy guides for stuff.
Savanka looks up Jamon. It was a good idea at the time. If I didn't think it was a wise idea, I wouldn't have done it. It's just sometimes you don't realize what could be happening because there's no sign of it.
Exactly.
So Calfrium's like, oh, yes. Oh, ooh, dang. Here, let me see if we can clear up this headache with this. He pulls out like a your potion. Here, drink this, Savanka. This should help you out. Is everyone else okay? I mean, obviously, it looks like Savanka took a bit of a hit, but
Veeth is going to point to Helena in the snow.
So I guess to drink that one potion, so that works.
okay. So Calfrey kind of come up to the snow because obviously Helena's just almost buried herself in it at the moment. No, you can tell it's. And what is wrong with Miss Frost? That's this Calfrium now. Think about it.
Ramon's struggling. He's struggling. And he finally gets out. Okay. The real problem is that she got blasted by radiant energy and stuff. I mean, because of her origin and such. So, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he'll try and move some of the snow out of the way to get to her.
Aw.
That was just instant. He starts moving the snow. Aw.
And finally finds like maybe where her face is. I've got definitely a good health potion to help get you back on your feet. Miss Frost, holding out
Yeah.
this nice bottle.
I just sigh and take it because I know everyone will bitch if I don't.
You drink.
Now, just go ahead.
No, what was you gonna say? I mean,
Okay. uh, uh, it's like, oh well, if you don't drink your health potions, I'll just eat your popcorn. Bad girl.
I drink it.
all right. So, yeah, you heal 36 hit points from this one potion.
Oh, joy.
Not quite full, but hey, it helps.
It works.
Calfram, okay, I should stop saying it. You know what? Let's toot your horn a little bit. Mr. Hero of Legend, who helped solve the puzzle, Mr. Vargoth Veith, now has a new weapon. You can go look at the thing. So,
Oh. Calvin would come over, see if Beat would hold it to where at least he could inspect it.
Yep.
Very, very interesting. I mean, definitely a divine transformation. I don't think I would try to put any more divine energy into this weapon now, or any more powers per se, as it's a lot in this weapon right now.
so you hear that, Veith? He's saying your weapon's perfect. Kind of eye at Cal. It's like, just go with it. It's perfect, Veith. Anyways, so we were getting our missions from Sylvan. Do you want to continue doing that? I mean, uh,
Well, as you have asked that question, Jamon, why don't we take our break and we'll get it answered when we get back?
yeah, break time.
So we'll be right back, everyone. All right, we're coming back, everyone. Fuzzy is still AFK. He's taking care of one of the dogs. Possible you're a bit sick. Hopefully, it's not too serious. So he's just taking care of the dog at the moment. So, but as we come back, Calfrium would turn to Jamon. Well, that is a good question. I know you're supposed to be here to protect supposedly her and Jamon from Bowsrath, but
I didn't think Jamon's gonna have a problem anymore because hello, I'm Prime Bastille and I'm amazing. I would know because I met him. But yes, mainly Sylvan. I mean, she can take care of herself. So, I mean, she even told me that. So,
overconfidence. That's the way I look at it.
yeah. I mean, now let's get serious about the Bastille parts. I am actually serious because he's in a group of like a lot of people, and they're on a boat, and decent sized party. So I mean, let's look at it this way. I mean, anything can always happen to us. So at least with him, it's like cool. So,
All right. Well, why did you? Okay, I understand about coming and get this divine power. Should we try to help stop with other divine powers, or?
well, that's the thing. I don't want to go somewhere that's pointless because that just wastes everyone's time. So I suggest we, at least, the ones that are in good standing, talk to Sylvan and communicate so that, big horned and dangerous isn't in one. My lovely isn't in another, and we can go somewhere else. So,
Hmm. Yeah. Did I give you any sort of way to contact them?
what's the way to do it? Is it an amulet? Is it a what? What is it? Is it a scroll? It's scroll. Scroll.
Scroll.
Scroll. There we go. Thank you. I had to think about it for something. Okay. Like yeah. I have a scroll whenever. So yeah.
All right.
It's like yeah. It's like send messaging crap.
All
Yeah.
right. Good. 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 Why don't you contact her from here? Just find out some information. Uh, see what might be best. Then is what I would suggest.
Okay. Sounds good. Okay, so I get my nice little ink pen and such. Get our nice little scroll that doesn't blind me like Elder Scrolls. And go ahead and write and be like,
You don't have to write anything in scroll.
well, dang it, I was trying to do it for dramatic effect, you fool. I'm kidding. Okay, so, anyways,
When you open it up, you actually read the incantation on it to activate it, and that's how it activates. And the letters do glow a little bit, but not like blinding glow like Elder Scrolls. No, of course not. And you activate the scroll. What do you say?
I say, Sylvan, Veeth has the power. We decided to go to this very misfortunate place and did some horn puzzles. Yeah, that was not fun, especially for the demon girl. So, yeah, that's one divine power taken and secured. So, what would you like us to do? Because we're open to suggestions, especially because I don't like redundancy.
After a few moments, someone come back. Well, that's good to hear that we have a divine power there. Due to it's come to my attention, we're kind of split on some things. How good is your group for water swimming by chance? Visiting water, underwater stuff.
Well, I'd like to tell you that I am just a triathlete at swimming and all sports and all that. Yeah, I don't do that. I mean, I'll try, but I have no experience. I doubt Primitive does. I guess I could ask him, but I feel stupid. Sicaria, the Azuma type tiefling girl. I don't know. Maybe she's probably the only one, I would assume, unless Demon Girl is just all that talented. So that's the four of
Half
them.
water, Janessa.
I call you Demon Girl because you're a demon. Anyways, so
Half water, Janessa, aka can swim better than you. The fuck?
congratulations! Oh my god! Here, come here. Drags her over. Go ahead, go ahead, right there. How good are you? Go ahead. Nope. You're doing it. You volunteered. Yep.
No, I'm not doing it. No.
Pushes her
No.
away. Pushes Helena away. She's now dunked in snow. Helena is the best at this because she is half water Janessa. Sorry about that.
Veeth looks at the group and then at Sylvan and says, I can hold my breath for a good while.
Welcome back, Beat. And this is a send message that's in Jamon's head. So really, you're still all in the snow north.
Never mind then.
But welcome
you
back.
Can say it. You can say it, and I'll be like, yeah. Veeth can hold his breath. I mean, for long periods of time. So okay.
I don't. In other words, you don't have any water breathing mask or other than the Helena, if I'm correct, able due to she is water genetics. Of course, she can swim underwater with no problem.
You'd be correct. I do not have anything of the sort. I mean, even that big horn and dangerous seems to have something. Anyways.
Okay, well that's out. Well, we do want to secure certain powers, but we'll get someone else to handle some of these temples. But how about you head? I mean, unless you want me to come teleport you. There is a temple to your northeast, in a very rocky terrain area that may need to be secured. I don't know if you got any other weaponry on any of you that could take divine power. If you do, maybe do it that way. If you don't, find some way to secure it to where even the demons can't get to it. As for some reason, Balsra has wanting access to it, and we don't know why.
So I don't really want to think about it too much because you know how I get when I can't think of something. You know that book. And anyways, so Sicaria is a rogue. How do the daggers and two-handed weaponry? How does that work with the light?
First off, it depends on the type of daggers they are. I believe she was carrying, if I remember correctly, something like what Drache carried on daggers.
Yeah.
I think both of them could be infused at the same time. Then those type of daggers, usually if they're mates, they can be both done at the same time. That sort of thing. I mean, if you definitely have weaponry, then of course try though, and such. Hopefully, it wasn't too tough in that temple you went through.
Mainly, the tough part was the stupid puzzle that I felt like fireballing, but I controlled myself. But yes, Sylvan, thank you for getting back to us. We do not need a teleport, as we have our own methods. So we will get that and secure it as soon as possible, and I will get to you back, and I will I will send message you with this scroll very soon. I hope so.
Okay. Well, good luck.
Hey, you too. So it ends, of course.
Yeah, you end it.
I look at Calfram. I'm like, okay, so you said north. Is it northeast or northwest?
Northeast. She said
Okay, I thought it
northeast.
was. Yeah, I just want to double check because that would be great. The misadventures of the northwestern people. Anyway, so I say northeast of here is a temple power source, that jazz with a bunch of rocky terrain and all that. And I choose Sakaria to be the next one to have their power siphoned into her weapons. Would that be her daggers and dual wield stuff? So yeah. The other choice was underwater and doesn't know.
Well, there are some temples underwater and all. But of course, you're not set up for, well, other than Miss Frost here and such. Yeah, underwater might not be the best point. And you'll just see Savanka kind of look, I'm not going underwater.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm not gonna have Sylvanka the Wanda. Still apologizes horribly for that. That was not good. Oh, from what I heard. Nope. Nope. Anyways, shall we get a teleport for the temple over there and all that? I mean,
You see Calfram's kind of closing his eyes. Give me a few moments to think exactly where it could be to the northeast of here, okay? You'll just
oh
see
yeah,
him. You'll see him kind of sit cross-legged and all. So, any RP you all want to do here as he's doing this. And for our audience, you might have noticed there was a perception check done by Sakaria. There was a reason behind that. Only she knows what she saw there on that, as it pertained more to her than anyone else here, as everyone else hasn't really. It's kind of understood. Well, it's not something. It's something that can be overlooked quite easily a lot of times.
So Sakaria is going to pull Solvanka away from the others, and then thieves can't say, "There's something different with your eyes. Are you all right?"
Okay. So, I'm perfectly fine. I mean, actually, I've been able to see even better with my eyes and such as of late.
Have you let anyone else know?
Why should I?
Well, have you seen the way your eyes have changed?
They're kind of demonically cat-eyed. I thought it looked kind of cheek on me in a way.
Well, I can say they look rather beautiful on you. But should we let the group know?
You think it's important for them to know?
Well, we can hold off if you'd like.
It's up to you if you want to let them. If you, I mean, it doesn't bother me either way.
Well, we can at least let Helena know.
All right. Sure. Why not? She'll kind of lean in and give you a kiss afterwards.
I'd smile and return the kiss and say, with your eyes that way, I'm pretty sure we can think of a lot of other fun we can have as well.
Oh, she gives this like devilish grin. Oh, I'm sure of it. So, depending on if Sakara says anything else, do you want to go ahead and approach Helena? As seems like Calpin's really in a meditative stance here.
Yes, we'll go ahead and approach Helena and say, hey, Helena, we have something we'd like to tell you.
Is Helena still trying to stay covered up in the snow till it's ready?
No, she rolled over on her back and just be like, yeah, but not really wanting to move much.
Yeah.
Well, Sylvanka's eyes have changed more to a demonic type.
So, with that being pointed out to Helena, you definitely look at her eyes. And you can do history with advantage. I think would be the best one I could think of.
Dope. And I'm proficient. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Trying to decide if I need to just type this info to you, or if I'll just go ahead and say it out. But, you know, I'll go ahead and say it out loud. You kind of look at her eyes. Probably want to start grinning a bit as you see definitely a demonic thing happening with Savanka on this, in a way. Almost like a, maybe not going to be a full transformation, maybe just a partial, maybe into, even though she still has free will, so obviously it's not a per se, but it's still a transformation that may be happening because of your father, of her kind of going into a succubi form, though not a full form. But the eyes have started, so not sure what else might fully change on her, but you recognize the sign right off.
Hmm. Huh. Okay. Very neat. Let me know if you guys notice anything else. That will be important later. Promise. But for now, it's perfectly fine.
Well, I guess we will definitely keep that in mind.
Obviously, she knows more, and not going to say to Sakaria or Sabank on this.
I have to play a game somehow.
Now, was this said in any other or just in common? I just want to know.
Well, talking to Helena, it was all in common.
Okay. Just for the giggle factor and maybe overhearing factor, Beat and your mom, why don't you do a perception roll? Beat definitely overheard.
No, you there. Let's see. One. Boop. Nope.
Your
Let's
mom
see.
didn't overhear, but Beat did. Now, is Beat gonna say anything to Jamon?
Vaith kind of looks back a bit and then looks to German.
What? So glad I'm out of there.
It seems Sylvan's changed. Sylvanka. Sorry. Recon. Sylvanka has changed.
Okay. I mean, she got like blasted and stuff, but what do you mean?
He kind of gives a shrug and says, Helena knows.
Oh, cool. Then she'll definitely tell us. Nope. Okay.
Like I said, I have to play my game somehow.
So, yeah, I mean, with that, I mean, obviously you know something has changed, so you two are probably gonna look to see what might have changed on Samanka. Now you've heard about this, if I'm correct.
Now, when we have free time or whatever, sure.
Yeah, well,
I'll look at her.
yeah, I mean, you would notice the eyes eventually, since you're gonna be more on the lookout to like what's changed on her. Even though Beats can basically say it's her eyes had changed. He did overhear that too, so.
Oh, I did hear that?
Yeah, you overheard the whole conversation.
I heard the part with Helena.
Yeah, and they had to say something about her eyes.
Okay. Yeah, he would then mention. He would then, since it was said and he heard it, he would tell German that it's her eyes.
Okay, what about the eyes? Like, is she gonna shoot lasers or something?
Lasers.
Well, I don't know what you demons
Firing
do.
the lasers.
I'm a firing my laser.
The lasers.
The lasers.
Was it said? Sorry, this again. I apologize. It kind of sounds dumb, but was the thing about demonic eyes said?
It was demonic eye said to Helena. Now, there
Okay.
was more detailed about like that to Zakaria.
In
She
Thieves-
did, yeah, in
Thieves
private.
Camp.
Yeah, in Thieves Can't and in private, as in private. But yeah, you heard demonic. Is all you heard. Didn't give the
Okay.
full detail.
Okay, he would tell German that they changed They've become demonic.
Oh boy. Well, start thinking of ideas that might happen. Okay. Okay, you do you. I've got my mind to explore. So he goes off. Ooh.
Okay, so you're going to just go off and think. Are you going to think about what this all can mean? Or what? Are you just.
Okay, besides the diminuendo, whatever the fuck. Let's see. What do they say? Arcana, history, or would you like me to roll?
uh, Religion, Arcana, History. All three you could learn something from. Different ways, but.
Oh, there's Arcana way. Oh man.
Yeah, you chose Arcana. Not fully sure. Well, wait a minute. You made a 10. You do get. You. Due to the fact that maybe it's just her purple eyes, what's going on, that may be turning you more demonic. Because she does have two different eyes now. Think about it, because one was replaced. You're thinking it might be tied to that, but who knows?
I need a library. Anyways.
So as this has all gone on, finally, okay, I understand where I need to go now. Okay, I'm not sure how close I can get you to the entrance, as this is a very bad rocky area. As he
Fun.
stands. So you'll see him start opening the portal, and you kind of see just an open area with like maybe a little bit of rock on the ground as you all go through. When you finally go through, though, you look around, you see rocky is an understatement. It's almost like boulders and such, all has just tumbled down into an area and such. It's not man-made, but yet not sure how this could be natural either.
Where in the world are we? What is this? Let's just throw a bunch of rocks here.
Yeah, pretty much.
So I'm asking you, what is this place? Where is this place? Blah 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 blah. Whatever.
Yeah. So Calfrim is just like, well, this is supposedly the location of the temple she's probably wanting you to go to. The thing is, the temple is well hidden here, as you can probably tell. I'm not even sure where the entrance would be at. So I think this was done in the first age, though. This was done way before my time on how this is, because you can look and you can tell this has been here a very long time. No, how it ever happened, it's not. No, it's one of the great mysteries of Kaataria.
Ooh, you get to solve a mystery.
Savanka just like, oh, Calfrin, we'll handle it ourselves, I bet. I'm sure you got other things you need to do. Just you've been noticing a little bit of a change in how Savanka does act. I mean, it's almost like she's even more flirtier or seductive in some ways with the way she's talking. Which, of course, is probably making Helena smile.
Helena's just enjoying it, but she's not really going to say anything. She's actually trying to keep this well hidden with her snickerings.
Her snickering plus her big ass smile.
Oh no, she doesn't have a big ass smile.
She doesn't have a. She's snickering, but she doesn't have a big ass smile. I was saying maybe
Yeah.
with a big ass smile, but she's saying she's not, so I'm gonna let it be like that right now.
All right then.
If anything, there might be a bit of a approval look in her eyes. She
Yeah.
does know what's going on. There would be approval in some aspect, and the eyes would probably be yeah. That would be
Yep.
very subtle and hard to tell. Calfram's like, well, contact me if you need me. Seems like Savanka knows what she's doing here and has it handled.
Sounds like a plan. How I?
So he would, of course, kind of do his own little portal back to wherever he was at last. So, perceptions, investigations to try to find an entrance here. It depends on how you look, depends on other roles like acrobatics, athletics.
What, how many tokens do I got?
As Dramon, you have 2 plus 2s. And an advantage. Full advantage token, even.
Alright. So, this will be for perception. Let's see. Perception with advantage.
Oh, you're going to use your advantage token on perception.
Yep. There we go. Cool.
Okay. So, with that, Dramon, as you're looking around, you realize starting to look that it's almost architectural in a sense. As you're looking and you start realizing the entrance may be inside this somewhere. Looking and you think you see a way in. Not the easiest way in, of course, but it's a way in nonetheless.
This architectural crap here. And its little entrance is really starting to bug me. Come over here, everybody. So I just loathingly go over there.
Yeah, you kind of go to about as safe as you feel right at the moment till everyone else comes to show them this. Of course, Ivanka's like, so what is it, Dramon?
Welcome to the most not very good entrance to this temple. This isn't how you make a temple. Yeah.
Gee, so Ivanka looks, it's not that bad of a climb. Of course, to her it probably isn't. To everyone else, it's other than maybe Sakaria. Helena might even think it's not that bad of a climb.
No, it's not that bad. It's kind of easy. Uh,
Well, we all ready to roll?
Savanka will turn to you, Helena. Oh, would you like to go ahead of us first, Helena? Just kind of.
no, I don't know where the entrance is. It's just somewhere up there. That's all I know. But it looks like a fun climb.
Well, I mean, you're definitely welcome to go. It's kind of easy to tell now that after it being pointed out by Dermon here, where. So Savanka's like, Sakaria, do you want to tag team this up, or you want me to go on by myself?
Yeah, let's tag team this.
Okay. So, as you are going to climb this, you have two choices. I mean, strength athletics is one way to climb this. The other is acrobatics. So you have your choice here. As to what you wish to roll.
The one that I'm proficient in.
That would probably be Savanka's way too. So, you two start doing this climbing up, like helping each other in this acrobatic style. It's almost like in some ways, a circus performance rock climbing.
So I'll be honest, my mind immediately went to the scene from Kung Fu Panda 2. Basically, they took each other's hands and then basically threw each other up to the next ledge. Just went up that way.
There's probably more grace to it this way. I
There
know.
there was grace to it, but anyways.
Yes, but yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, with the handholds and all, and they're helping each other up. They make the climb up quite easily, actually. And gets to the top. Do you want us to lower a rope, or do you think you can handle the climb yourselves?
Since you offered it, go for the rope. Thank you.
Oh, it's no problem, Bargoth Jaman.
uh,
So, a silk
I'm-
rope is lowered down to y'all, and it's tied off. And as such, you still have to make a roll. But it is with advantage. And
Here's my question.
go right
Could
ahead.
I fly up to that point with the wings that I have, even though I keep them hidden half the time?
As such, with you on the wings, you do have a 30-foot speed movement. Being off the ground for so long, though, can get to you as due to your water genesis. That's
Yeah.
the thing. You've always used it more just to get down safely than climb or going up.
All right.
You would still have to make some sort of roll to do that kind of fly up. In my sense on this,
Yeah.
or you. I mean, the thing is, if you was to fall, you would have a way to be able to maybe glide. You would almost have like a feather fall
Yeah.
effect. for yourself anyway. But for the rest of the three of you, it's of course the rope is down. Acrobatics or athletics is still the choice. I do say acrobatics because sometimes being more dexterous and such can help you in certain things like this as well. But it's your choice as to which you do.
I believe in the power of Afro Circus, Afro acrobatics. Jesus. There we go.
What? I'm also proficient, and that just seems unfair.
You were given advantage on this.
Oh,
So roll once more.
sorry, didn't know I had advantage.
Actually, I rolled a 20 because Dragon Cowboy.
So I have advantage because of the rope.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'll take
Okay.
the What the?
What the hell did I tell you, Dice Bot?
What order are
Apparently I
we
caught up.
doing this in? I need to know this at least.
Hmm?
Who is going to go up first? Who's going up second? Who's going up third? Or
I would probably go up first.
okay,
And Vith would want to make sure German got up.
all right. So Jamal will be going. Okay, okay.
I'd be last.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So I just gotta ask this: what level are our characters? Because I think something happened to my character sheet.
We are level 8.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, we were level 8 on these. You haven't hit
So
the
8, 9, 10. Okay. Yep. Okay. Just making sure.
yeah. Even though these are close to a milestone, but
Yeah.
all right. So for Helena, again, she almost doesn't even need the rope as she's going up the side here. She's almost as well. She's as graceful as the two others that went ahead of her. Jamon, as he is, I'm looking at a few things here. Jamon's trying to be acrobatic. It is awful, but he struggles. You slide a few times, but but you finally get up after about 20 minutes. We're going to say 20 minutes for you just to get up. Then we come to
Come to me.
yeah. So, in fact, Savanka would even help you on up the ledge when you got up that high.
Makes sense.
Well, we need to see about having you work out a little bit, Jamon, don't we?
Blame the mages college for being like, oh, well, what's a gym class or something, we didn't have those like physical tests, climbing rope and stuff. They're stupid.
You know what? You're quite right. I think that you're right there. V, as you are starting to climb up, due to how long it took Jamon, it rubbing against some of the rocks, The rope breaks on you.
The rope breaks.
Ooh.
I thought I was just going to catch a loose rock under my foot. But no. Okay.
I mean,
Make a dex save.
Uh-oh.
the dice are not in your favor tonight, apparently.
Apparently not. I had advantage, too.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah.
At least I possibly make my dexterity save.
Maybe. Who
Possibly.
knows? Kind of.
Depends on DM.
With how high you were, not you kind of missed it by 2.
Nah, of course.
So you take 13 points of bludgeoning damage as you hit the ground below.
13 points. It's going to leave a small bruise.
Yeah. A small bruise.
Yeah.
Small.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
That was pretty much a 10% of my HP. So,
Yes, a small bruise.
it was a small bruise.
How do the rest of you act before I have to walk up react here?
Veeth, you're supposed to be the muscles. I can't do everything. I mean, I did it myself, so.
I'm going to be my normal self and just shout down, "Have a nice fall! We can see you next spring!"
Oh, what a no joke. What an old joke.
Hey, that's what Alina is.
I thought about being like,
Are there
I only
any
climbed
group
this
rocks near
ladder
me?
and it only took me 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
Are there any rocks near me?
Oh, yeah, plenty of
Loose
rocks. There's
I'm
plenty
gonna
of
take
loose.
one and throw it up at Helena.
KO!
Are you just blindly throwing it at her, or are you actually trying to hit her with it?
I'm just like giving an angry growl and throwing at her
You kind of just
haphazardly.
haphazardly.
Yeah.
High or low?
Let's go high. She's high up on the cliff, so.
Okay. 99. You got lucky. Because if it would have been low, you would have been hitting one of the 4 people up there.
It's me.
So, yeah, you all see the rock kind of hit. Sakari, are you going to say anything here? Or
No, she's just going to face palm and then lower another rope down.
Oh, you're going to lower no rope down. Okay. Is it... What kind of rope is this one? As there are different types in D&D.
So Helena did get hit.
No one
No.
got hit. If
Oh.
you would have gone low, if it would have gone below 50, someone would have got hit. Who exactly would have been up to the dice?
Ah.
The rope that I have is hempen. I guess that's how
Hemp
you say
rope.
it.
Okay, hemp rope. Okay. No, it's a nice as silk, but
Sturdy.
yeah, it's still a
and
sturdy
strong.
rope. Well, the silk rope is technically stronger in D&D. Don't ask me why.
Ask saying what?
Yeah, that's okay.
Technically it can be because silk, probably made from spider silk on the rope. Spider silk is very
That,
strong.
that would depend on the spider. Anyways,
As you
okay,
have the
V.
hemp rope lower down, you will hear Savanka's like, make sure you bring up the rest of that silk rope of mine. It still can be used for other things.
He'll grab it.
He just turns around and shakes her head like, oh my god.
Okay, V. On top of climbing up with the rope, he sticks a silk rope in his bag of holding.
Okay.
But he does take the hemp rope that was lowered and also takes out his hand axe to help him climb.
You're making sure this time.
Yeah, you have advantage on the rope because you do have rope lowered.
Yeah. There we go.
This time,
I
do
go
two
I go from two nat ones to
nat
a
20.
nat 20.
Yeah, so yeah, this time you just get yourself pulled up there, actually making good time, get all the way up to the top.
Okay. Who's ready to get injured this time? I mean, explore a temple.
No, those go hand in hand, Jamon.
Yep. Yep. Flashlight.
So, guys, you look where you're at as you look in. You see kind of like now it's going downward in a spiral around the wall. A makeshift stone step system. Now, when I say makeshift, it doesn't look Listurdius. Savanka kind of holds her hand out to beat anyway. It's like, my rope, please.
Vita's gonna look into his bag and take out the silk rope before handing it back.
I thank you. And Savanka's like, I do have a suggestion, unless you all have your own. I mean, I'll be willing to listen to all yours first, of course.
Damn
Go
it.
for it.
No, go ahead.
Okay. How about we take a fully intact rope, as mine's just now been shortened a bit. As she pulls off the other small section that she has. Why don't we tie each of us off to each other to go down this? That way, if one person slips, they don't fall to maybe their death.
Sakari is going to give her a kiss, and then she's actually going to take a jump over the stairs.
She's opened the box. Here we go.
You have your tiefling wings, correct? Tiefling?
Yes,
Yeah.
plus necklace that was left from her father with Featherfall.
That's right. I've got to actually roll a reaction on this, okay?
Aww.
Okay. After she's like, and then she does like, what the? And she almost goes off, catching herself. Moment. Well, I guess that's one way for someone to get down.
Actually, two ways. I hop off and use my wings to glide down.
Jamon and V, I'm definitely going to wait for your responses to this. Okay.
He's gonna call out cheaters.
That's one way to put it. What is that? What did that oaf say? There's a little troublemaker named Kaizen. Kind of getting flashbacks to that. Helena's really kind of like her. Are they her sisters? I wonder. I don't know. Like one's the light side, one's the dark side. Why do I ponder about these things? Sylvanka, let's get this done. Let's get this done.
So Vanka was just saying, I almost wish I had a set of those wings now. But she takes a rope, kind of ties it off to her, and just like, who wants to be in the middle? Who's going to take the back? Because I'm going to go in the front.
Well, V, you're Mr. Spotty Pants. You go in the front, I get the boot at the back. Excuse me.
She was asking middle because she's taking the front.
Oh, okay, she said, okay, so Veeth will get middle. And I'll get, yeah.
I can take back.
Yeah, it still matters, yeah. I want to be in back, therefore good.
Okay. So it's going to be Savanka, Veeth, Jermon. Okay. So, as you start walking down, now this is about 150 feet downward. So you know if you dare slip and fall, it's almost death on contact.
15d6.
Yeah, something like that. Depending on how far you go. So,
Well, it also depends on DM.
yeah. So,
Yeah, go ahead.
with the rope, with help, you have advantage. This is a little more acrobatic than athletics here to go down. So
I need to roll acrobatics.
Yes.
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes, and so does Jermon.
Alright, you little dice bots, I might have something for you, because I don't think you'll behave. Let's see.
I don't know what you did for the bot earlier, but threatening it may make it worse. Then again, maybe not that. Maybe that's what you're doing, Jermon.
Exactly.
And remember, you do have advantage, so you could make that in that 20.
Show me advantage, it's a 19. Throw it out the window.
Okay, so luckily you did make it beat, even though barely. So you see Veeth is actually maybe stumbles a bit going down, but keeps it together. Savanka's kind of like waiting, even though it seems like Dramond was definitely like, man, wait, Dramond's waiting on Beathmore to get down here, do this. And as such, the two that decided to jump off and land so ever so gracefully down on the ground. As these,
Hated.
yeah, I actually had to change up a couple of things right there because two of you decided to just leave the others behind. So, you two have already landed down there. Now, there's daylight kind of shining in different ways still. It's not full darkness, luckily. But as you are down here, and you look, there's like there's like one passageway, kind of strangely shaped form in the wall. Now, are you going to wait on them, or are you going to decide to go ahead?
Oh god, no, I'm waiting.
We'll wait for the others to make sure they get down safely.
Okay. Alright. Do you want to do anything while you're waiting?
Yes. Helena would turn to Sikaria, and in a, let me get this correct. You know Abyssal, correct? Sikaria?
No, I'm infernal.
Infernal?
You should know Infernal too, as a demon.
Okay. Well, then, in Infernal, I am basically going to explain to you that Savanka is slowly going to turn into a succubus. And it has already started with you guys. But hush hush.
So I would ask back in Infernal, does that mean she will have wings as well?
Would she, or
If this is on this transformation, as it might, due to she's gonna have free will, as you're seeing free will, because if she wasn't gonna have free will, you would already notice no free will.
oh yeah,
It's a possibility she's not gonna have every single detail of what a succubus would be, like the. So she might not have wings. She might have wings. She might not have horns. She might get horns. She might get a tail. She might not. Or like the legs, you know, she'll get a few of the. It's iffy right now as to what she might get.
iffy. It's still free will, so it's very iffy. But that's the reason why I keep chuckling, is because her flirtiness. And no one else knows but us. So it's kind of funny. And yes, this is all infernal.
So I wonder if the others would end up catching on later.
Well, that's the reason why I'm not telling them. And I'm only telling you, and I'm telling you to keep it a secret. They can't know. I like my games. Please let me keep this one. I'm asking nicely.
Well, could I at least tell Savanka?
That's up to your choice. But I don't want to die from this part. Or anything close to that nature.
Make a con save.
Well, I believe she should know.
It's your choice, really. If you feel that's best for her to know, then it's best for her to know. I'm not the one to make that choice.
I'll make sure to tell her away from the others.
Thank you. Just tell her
Anytime.
I'm playing. Yes, just tell her I'm playing a game with the others, and I enjoy my little games when I can't have them.
All right, I will definitely tell her that.
Thank you.
Out of character. Again, Helena wonders why we don't trust her.
But Lena likes her games.
Okay. After about, this would take about 15 minutes or so for the three of Savanka and the boys to get down there.
But look who decided to show up now.
Well, if I had wings, I would have been down here a lot faster now, wouldn't I?
Well, if I had remembered ahead of time, I could have given you my necklace of Featherfall, or for you to follow us.
Veith
then
is
we-
going to look at both of you and
Yes,
just point to
Gary?
you both, saying, "Cheaters."
Not cheating if we're using what we have.
Helena and Sakaria have been disqualified from the game. Winner is Beef.
First, about the Featherfall necklace, Savanka would look at you. Wow, you could have remembered. Just kinds of comes around. Oh, that's going to hit anyway. And all of a sudden, you just hear like a slap on the ass.
Smack.
Even though there is a grin on her face when she does it with Sakaria.
Sicaria would just smirk and then pull her close for a great big hug and say, "Next time, I will definitely hand you the necklace."
Air quotes. Hug.
Oh, yeah. Okay, then. And she'll just kiss her. So, perception, investigations, what do you want to do? I mean, you do see one doorway. Do you want to do anything, or are you just going to go right on in?
Investigation.
Okay. I mean, Jamon's definitely learning some things. Sakaria's just in the arms of Savanka, so she's not getting much done.
Arms of a lover. Can't call her an angel, so.
14.
Okay. So while those two are kind of busy at the moment, you three look around. Jamon's the first one that starts noticing this symbol, even though interesting about the symbol of hands bound at the wrist with a red cord above the doorway. He finds this is actually a symbol of a god in D&D.
Blood red hands holding a cord.
Hands bound at the wrist with red cord.
Cord.
Gee, I wonder which one Helena wants to go down.
There's only one path. That's the only path. Religion check to know this, or history. That's the only two that would be able to help you to know the symbol. You three.
I'm personally gonna decline. Excuse me. Decline.
I also have proficiency in history.
No, just roll. It's a stream. Roll. Oh, nope. I'm just going to go with my normal idea. It goes up to good old Sylvanka. And I'm like, remember when you said this has other uses? That's two hands bound as a symbol. I have this interesting theory. She can roll an insight to tell what I actually feel. She probably knows it. But yes,
Well,
so-
due to she has like a 20 something, I think she would know whatever you're insinuating.
insinuation. Yes. And so after she learns that, also understands that there is some, significance to what I'm saying, to the flirtatious gesture. Yeah, she can do whatever she wants. As I turn around, she has the rope. I just look out the door.
Well, for Helena, basically the DC for this was 10 on either one to at least know who this was.
Oh.
It is Ilmatir, god of endurance. Symbol. God of endurance. You think about what you had already ordealed to get to this point.
Okay. Yeah. I see
And
what you mean.
it's a life domain type of god. I can't really give you alignment of what this god could be. It's not high enough for that knowledge. But this
Yeah.
is his symbol.
I would just say that out loud to everyone in the group. Just spiel out the information.
God of endurance. V looks at Helena and then at the doorway before heading inside.
What?
Dang it!
Nothing.
Why do you have to go ahead? I was having a moment here. I'm sorry if you got jealous of the beautiful woman.
Sorry, that wasn't an angry look. That was just a listening.
You
Yeah.
went inside.
Yeah.
When
Yeah,
you go
I went-
inside, it's like a
but I
fog
meant-
wall where it starts going. "Ah, super hot here today." Yeah, so yeah.
Broken fog walls.
Oh yeah, sometimes fog walls will just say nope, bye. Can't do it for me.
Well, Savanka would actually look, well, that is a very nice symbol. Maybe this is a nice god.
I don't think so. I don't want radiant magic on me again. Please.
Instead of
I
radiant
would-
magic, it becomes radiant binds.
Oh
I
god.
want to see Wonka and say a nice god or a fun god.
How about both?
Oh, I'm for both myself. Oh, that's nice to know, Ellie. And if people are wanting to know, Ellie's actually doing some wall art that when it is done and up on my wall, I will have my camera live as with my humanoid self, not my dragon self, to show off.
It's okay, Dragon. It's okay. We'll get you a scale suit one of these days.
Yeah, I
I
got
will
scale
go on.
gloves.
Give me time, David.
I know, but you're a busy person. It's okay. So,
No, David.
so as you go on through this doorway, we'll find out what else you run into next week. I know, as you made good time here. As such, I figured due to how late it was getting this day, you are going to take a long rest after maybe going inside a bit.
Yeah.
And it is a milestone to make it here.
Oh, joy.
Huzzah!
In other words, level!
Yay!
Level 9.
Yes. So, with that, everyone, I don't stream usually on the weekends or anything, as I say. The week of the 22nd of my birthday week, planning on special things, definitely with a D&D, maybe do even a game myself if it's not with the guild run. Yeah, we'll definitely do something for guild night. That's gonna be my choice, of course. Also, movie night if you're in the guild, that sort of thing. But I might even try to do something either Sunday before that week or Saturday after. I might try to do another guild stream that doesn't interfere with any of our other streaming. Probably Saturday night after Sans shots fired, if he does shots fired. Do like a gaming stream of a game or two with friends and such. So with that, I will say thanks for coming. Keep on gaming. And I'll see you here Monday night again for the main group that doesn't know what's going on with this group for sure.
How are you?
God.
As I believe the Monday night group is about to be in a sea battle with this strange
Yeah.
creature.
Yeah.
Help.
So quite an interesting ordeal there.
We
So
got this.
yes, I'm sure. I'm sure they do. So we will raid someone, depending on who is up, and see you Monday night.